Hey guys, welcome to another Dawngate video. I'm skooterpoop, and here I'm going to play Vex. Vex is a character that I don't own. It's free week, and I'm announcing my declaration of loss, of defeat. Yeah, that team is like crazy. It's kind of sad that I'm putting this up because someone ends up leaving, and we get like a 5v4. It's probably the only reason we end up winning. Spoilers, but you know, this is, I don't play Vex very often, and after this game I don't really feel like playing him again for a while, so I figured, I'll just put this up just so I get to have a video of Vex. So Vex is a ranged carry. Not sure how to explain him. He's kind of like a mix of, I don't even know. He like feels like Kog'Maw because he's like a little monster thing. His W feels more like a mix between Vayne and Kog'Maw, and his ulti is like Twitch. So he's just like a complete mess of shit. The weird thing about saying that he's like all those characters is he actually lacks an escape like altogether, and that like really holds him back from being a solid pick. Most people don't pick Vex just because of that one aspect. That was nice of him. He gave us some XP there. I like helping as much as possible, and that was really nice. And we didn't even lose any CS. That ended up being really nice because the Michaela just last hit, like not last hit, she like auto attacked. So that's pretty cool. Oh god, that fucking mana. Yeah, by the way, you'll see that my name is skooterpoop, not skooterpoop. It's because I'm playing on my smurf, because whenever I play a new character, I like don't really want to test it out in high MMR. It's really scary. So yeah, hunger definitely. So you see my E there is like a bunch of spikes that fall down from the sky. It's a really nice range, like really fucking bullshit range. So that's definitely what you max first. It's your nuke. Missed that. Bam. Get owned. Alright, yeah, so it's a nuke and it's a slow, and it's not just a slow to anybody it hits, it's actually a slow over the area. It persists. So anybody walking over it gets slowed, which means that you can kind of use it as an escape mechanism. You just like put it on top of you and walk away, and anybody walking over it gets slowed. So I mean, it's pretty good. Then you have W. W is similar to Vayne's W, but not really. It makes it so that every 3 attacks you get like a bonus effect. So like you see my auto attack shoot 1 spike, and I shoot 3 in a second. There, right there. I shot 3. So like every 3 attacks you shoot 3. It's not like Vayne because you don't have to. It's like Vayne is only on consecutive targets. Like it needs to be on the same target constantly. But it's not the case with Vex. So you can attack a minion twice, and then afterwards attack a hero. Kind of like Jax's ulti in a way. But the extra bonus hit that you get is based on their HP. It does magic damage instead of true damage, but yeah, it's based on their HP. The interesting thing is that you can actually activate it to make all of your attacks do it. So it's really, really nice for burst. The downside is, oh, this guy went in. Derp, 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 derp. I got that final triple spike attack that gave me bonus damage, so he went down even after blinking. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I went blink level 1. You'll normally see me just like, if I'm playing a carry, get like train or something. But because Vex has like no escape whatsoever, I took blink. Oh, I think I get really pissed at Viana here, because this is low Mar and people are noobs. I think she like just goes in, tower dives, and dies very, very soon. She really wanted to kill. I don't know. Like, we already got first blood too. Especially on a Vex, like that's crazy. I told Viana to come with me because I'm Vex and I just need to get the late game. And we have like Renzo and Amarin, so I figured that'd be a good combo. This stun is perfect. And yeah, he just like blinks in and just dies. That shit was really fucking dumb. And I'm just like, why? Like, was it really that important to fucking blink that? Like, if the jungler has the back, that's not a bad thing. I've noticed that, like, in League and in pretty much all MOBAs, people are, like, so obsessed with getting the kill that they'll like risk dying for it, even when they're ahead already. Yeah, so I'm like destroying anyway. Suck, thank you for the last hit. Petrus is here. And I blink for this. Because I really wanted it. And bam, get that bonus. So Petrus doing a really good job. Really good job of helping me out. And I have my ulti. Alright, so the Q. Oh, but yeah, by the way, so when you activate W, once it runs out, you lose the passive effects. You only shoot single spikes instead of the triple. You don't have access to it until it comes off cooldown. So it's a trade-off, which is why I'm not constantly activating it. So the Q is like a really shitty move. It's just like a line of spikes. It's slow, and the only real benefit it has is that it lowers the armor, I think, of people that are slowed. So obviously it combos with your E since your E slows. But like, you do a lot of magic damage with your W and shit, so it's not even like that great. Yeah, so I really didn't want Viana in my lane anymore, so I was like, Viana, go top. Because that seems like really good for you to just heal over and over again against those people. So this ends up sucking. This guy has ulti, and Cerulean is like the bane of my fucking existence, so he just ultis in. Yeah, really bad matchup for Vex. This is jungle Cerulean. Like, of all the junglers, it's probably the worst, because every time he has ulti, he's gonna come and just ulti me. And it's retarded. So now Viana's bot, because Renzo, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I got a Force, because Force is really good with dominance and shit. I'm not really sure if it's, like, worth it to rush. But I figured I'd try it. I'm not a great Vex player. I also got power and time, because I know that I'm eventually going to build into like Pursuit and Resonance, so I just take them now. So my blink is still down. I'm finally back to lane. Pet just looked like he was camping for a little bit. And look, oh, Cerulean's back here again. I should have activated my W there. We gotta be careful that Cerulean doesn't flip us. All in all, that was a pretty good engage. Get a ward in there. Yeah, I see I missed Q. The little line of spikes that followed after. It's pretty lame. Ugh, and I'm missing CS like crazy. I have the mindset of a noob. Missed that Q. That Q is like really not, or maybe I hit it. I don't know. It's weak and shit. And like you just lose an auto attack that way. And this motherfucker has ulti again. He fucking has ulti again. That is like such a bullshit fucking cooldown. Ugh, that fucking character is just so retarded. Yeah, so he's pretty much just camping here. I was 3-0, now I'm 3-2. They're really balancing shit out. Yeah, so our top is just getting destroyed here. They're not really doing much at all, so... Yeah, I end up taking Consumption here, I believe. I should have taken Desire, in my opinion. After the fact, because they have Cerulean and Fire, so like, yeah, it's rough. Call out missing, I'm like, yo, you gotta be careful. Then that Fires made like a really dumb decision. And they get the kill. That's good. Also, Renzo's less than half. So I get a little more lifesteal, a little more power out of that last buy. That feels good. This person just goes in and takes a lot of damage. Yep. So My blink is up in 30, and Petrus looks like he wants to do something. I don't really... He just like goes and gets a kill. I don't know, it was crazy. And then this guy like ultis a tower. And then he goes in again. I don't know. Poor decisions. And then I'm like, no die. So we do get the kill. It was really sloppy, and Petrus didn't have to die for it. He could have just waited until we had more of a creep wave. I really want this tower though. So I take it. Take that D. So yeah, the E is really good. I gotta watch out for that Cerulean, the fucking motherfucking Cerulean. I do have Blink, but that's scary. So yeah, I'm pretty much just sitting up for late game. That's what Vex is. He's a very late game shaper. And my ward goes down, and I don't even think I realized. Oh no, I do put a ward now. I don't know what I'm doing. Looks like this person wants to get fucked. Alright, so he tanks the ulti, but he dies very stupidly. And I'm gonna end up taking some damage here, but me and Petrus were boss. We're boss. I activated my W. I felt good. We're just poking. Now my W's up, so I ulti. So I'm just like, the ulti is like Twitch, so it just like splashes around. It splashes like past the target, and I get that kill. And I really wanted more, so I blink and E, but Petrus didn't follow, and Renzo has shield, so I end up wasting blink there. I really shouldn't have blunked, or whatever the past tense of that is. I really shouldn't have used it. Should have saved it for when Cerulean has ulti or flip or something. Yeah, I told him like I'll use blink in exchange for 2 kills. I just couldn't get them. Yeah, and it wasn't a fucking tower dive. I make sure to mention that he fucking tower dived as a support, trying to get a kill and failed. On a jungler, no less. Something that would have been really nice for him to back without a kill. So I get Blitz for the speed, and yeah, this motherfucker does this again. And it's not looking great. This guy used Blink, cause fuck my life is why. And Viana just can't keep me alive. Yeah, this guy's ulti like every fucking time. That ulti cooldown is like way too short for such a powerful initiation tool. I don't know. That seems like just really fucking short. Like pretty much every time he's in lane he can use it. It's retarded. I don't know why that's a thing, but it's a thing. But I have 2,000 gold, or Vim. And so that's only like 200 more until dominance. That's good. But I don't think I'm gonna get there in time. Yeah, top being useless really fucking hurt us. Even this Petrus, who, I mean, we 2v3'd bot, me and him. Even he can't like survive top because they're just not very capable. Looks like, which sucks, you know. I hope it doesn't sound BM. It's just stating facts. Like they're not. Whoa. So we're doing this? Okay. Looks like we're doing this. And then Renzo shows up, so fuck. It really fucking sucks. Back up because I don't want to tank this shit. And Cerulean's here, so I'm like, shit, we gotta back. And this fucking motherfucker, even if I try to slow him, I'm gonna die. It's so fucking dumb, that ulti. I can't fucking stand it. The worst motherfucking matchup for me. But we did get Parasite, which was good. And we get more kills. So I'm currently our only death, and we've killed 2 so far. So worth. It's just kind of upsetting. He ulties and fails, but is he gonna die? No, he's not gonna die. So it looks like Amaranth has some damage despite them being just wrecked in lane. Like she's level 9 and this King of Masks is 12. Yeah, and I'm level 11. My support is higher than her. Top really got destroyed there. And now I have dominance. So it's really, really strong. I doubt I'm going to be able to get a kill here, but, you know, I'm going top anyway to get a tower. And who knows what happens if he stays. Michaela looks like bought resonance, so her clearing is a little more effective, and it's just really good for her. And Petrus just goes the fuck in. And we get 2 kills there. And Amaranth is so dead. I tried to get in range so that I could take some of the damage, but didn't work out. And I'm just like, yo, what up? Wanna go? For an assassin, an early assassin. It's Cerulean's bot, so it's really, really good. And I'm like, yeah, let's fucking take this shit. I miss that Q. But we take this. I used my Q there, but since he wasn't slowed, it pretty much did nothing. Definitely max your W over Q. You want as much damage on that shit as possible. Your auto attacks are just gonna destroy shit. Destroy shit so bad. So Vanna got Pestilence, which is really good with me. And I steal their buff, cause that's how I do. And this motherfucker, I don't even know what this guy was doing here. I think Renzo was the reason that top lane failed. And I tried my best. It was not enough. But the Pestilence helped me slow him. Unfortunately, he doesn't follow me. But the Cerulean, unfortunately, they're like 4 here, so I just blitz past everybody. And then I take this opportunity, maybe try to bait them. So I pop ulti, pop W, just start hitting people. And I really want some more kills. Unfortunately, my W wore out and my ulti wore out. Yeah, they're being so pussy. But then he blinks again. I blink too. And he was going ham. I don't know why. But I get the kill. For free. It was awesome. So it wasted his blink. I mean, it used mine, but I got a kill and he got nothing. I couldn't get an auto attack there. And my E was down. But I have lots of gold now. And so I'm just gonna zone out the King of Masks. Gotta protect my team. There was no way I was gonna hit Michaela, so. E is really good for towers. That was a bad position for it, but you can put it in a good position so that it just slows enemies without actually taking tower aggro. You just like put it in a good position so that if they walk toward you, they get slowed. And that's awesome. And so I just take this. I don't know why Renzo's not helping me, but whatever. So I get that. We get even more money on the team. And Cerulean's back. Fuck my life. But we're good. And I'm like, shit, it's Michaela. But she jumps away because she's Michaela. And some bad shit happens. So I decide to E, maybe try to pick off Michaela. And it looks like my entire team backed and I didn't even realize it. So I'm just like, hey, I can pick somebody off. And I could have, had not his entire fucking team been right fucking there. So, yeah, that sucked. Abandon ship, leave the carry. Story of my life. Yeah, they were all low, so I thought that we were gonna do stuff, but no, no, that's not the case. So I built Resonance. Resonance is pretty much the go-to item after Dominance. Dominance, for those who don't know, is like Infinity Edge, and Resonance grants a lot of Mastery, which is the crit stat. So it's just a really good follow-up item. It also gives haste. You can see there 40 haste and 30 mastery, and that also just it makes like little lightning bolts appear on every attack. They're not like big chain lightnings like Mjolnir in Dota or whatever they renamed it, if they renamed it, but they're on every attack is the trade-off. They're not it's not like a percent chance. It's just every attack, so that's really good. And yeah, it's just a really good item, so it gives me even more clear, it gives me more AoE damage. I'm not exactly sure if it triggers with Fate, if like it bounces. I'm not sorry, not Fate, my ulti, which is I guess similar to Fate. Fate is an item that pretty much grants that shit. So I'm really upset here that the team is not just focusing Cerulean, because Cerulean, he's level 16 and Petrus is level 14, so his Vanquish is just going to be stronger. But I get that kill. Unfortunately, there are too many of them, and I just die. I don't know. I'm just like, I pinged back like away from Parasite so many times. This team is just so derp. This is the price to pay for playing on Smurf accounts. Is I can't play characters properly because the teams just don't know what the fuck they're doing. Yeah. So what I really need as a Vex is a good front line. I mean, most carries need a good front line, but like Vex really needs it, especially against the Cerulean. And I'm just not getting it. Once I get a front line, once people ignore Vex, which does happen, as long as your team goes in, then you just get free reign. Like Amaranth just got focused there, and just used his ulti. But watch, now Vex is here. So they're gonna have to back. Yeah, you guys better fucking back. Beware. Beware the Vex. As you can see, the little chain lightnings. And the crits are decent. 436. 453. But yeah. So I just want to take this this well back because we really need the money. 27 to 48 at this point, slowly getting more even. But they're also taking top, and there's no way that I can go take that one because Cerulean is there. But I will take this defense buff. And my team is apparently so, I don't even know, focused towards the middle for some reason that she just gets a free capture. Let's see if she dies. Amaranth ends up Wing in. I put a ward just in case. Gotta be careful of Renzo just in case like a Cerulean comes around. But I'm thinking that he might have gone to help Michaela. But Michaela dies, so that's something. And Cerulean is fucking here because he's a fucking prick. Of course he would come for me. But you know, 1600 gold is not terrible. So I'm going for more haste, and I'm going into Fate. So Fate, like I said, gives my ulti to like every attack. So with my ulti is like even more damage. I'm just trying out, you know, this is like my first time I've played Vex since he first came out, and I was a noob. So yeah, I'm just experimenting with some items. Yeah, Cerulean, that ulti is so fucking OP. On top of being like a really annoying spell with a ton of damage, it actually It actually heals him based on the target's missing health. So if they have a lot of missing health, it heals them more. That's why you saw him go up to like almost half, or like more than half HP there. Fucking stupid. And Renzo is just like being aggressive. I don't know how, but he is. This frustrates me. My team like backs off. Like Renzo's doing fucking jack shit, and Michaela's here. So Michaela's gonna stop me. And Renzo's leaving as well to go take on another Renzo. So I know that I can't really take this well, and I'm hoping to maybe just to bait her into a death. But now I'm afraid that her team is going to come. So I'm just like, I'm going to back. But I can take this. I was not very careful here, like they could have been in that brush. But I do have blink and blitz up. So just get out of there. I thought that blitz might make it so that if he tried to flip me it would fail, but apparently that's not the case. And this Renzo is just a fucking retard. I'm so irritated by this Renzo. Like, he didn't help me, he didn't go top. Like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I think he took like a jungle camp and then took, or like tried to kill some well, I don't know. I really don't fucking know. So he runs right into like everybody, dies, gives lots of gold, cause fuck it. Yeah, so I take this haste because I'm the carry, and carry generally gets haste late game. It's really good. And I'm like, no, Amaranth. And he's so fucked. But I'm strong. And I can take down Cerulean easily. Unfortunately, it does not look like Petrus wants to save the tower. So we end up losing the tower, even though he could have just WE'd in and destroyed all those minions. So hopefully gets a kill, if that's gonna happen. And yeah, since we just killed Cerulean, I think Power is really nice to take, but they don't want to come. So now I'm really afraid that if we do try it, we're gonna fail. Michaela somehow is getting out. But it looks like Viana's gonna get well. And I hit level 20, which is really good for 27 minutes. I don't know if it's good for 27 minutes, but it is 27 minutes. And I decided to take Stasis because I'm just going pure defensive with these spells. Stasis I know is really good against Pharah's ulti. So yeah, we just end up harassing a little bit to make them weaker if they try to stop us. Maybe get a kill. I do get the slow off, you know, we have Parasite, I don't understand how he's not dying. And yeah, he backs off, and I like blink in, and don't get the kill unfortunately, because I didn't W. For some of the last hits. So really, really bad. And we're still not doing Parasite, and now Cerulean's alive. So they did a good job stopping us from Parasite. But I do get the haste buff. Their haste buff, so I get to steal that. Yeah, I need to like know when to activate W. I tend to not activate it because I'm always afraid that I'm gonna need it at some point, and I would hate for it to be on cooldown. And yeah, this is not gonna end well. So I just get the fuck out. And I got way too close there because he ulted him toward me. That could have been really, really bad. And I'm just like, guys, let's back and put a ward on Para. I don't have a ward though. So hopefully he does. Unfortunately, he's going like really ham right now, and I luckily get my slow off. And he turns around, and I'm just trying to scare everyone with my ulti. And I tried to attack Renzo there, but the shield was too good. So it turns out that I'm needed, but not really, because Renzo is just like the worst player in this game by far. But if you've noticed, King of Masks hasn't been around for a while, and that's because he left, or DC'd, I'm not sure. But he's gone. Yeah. So, at least I have a lot of money, or Vim. And I decided to get that Fate, because Fate is awesome. I'm just looking at some Mastery. Thinking about getting, but Yeah, Fate's fun. And I have plenty of Vim left, so I get control, because I know I want to build into Pursuit, and I can get it for like 500 gold Vim, so Pursuit's really good. Pursuit will help me hopefully survive against Cerulean, because Pursuit makes it like every attack, or every instance of damage that you deal, you steal 60 movement speed from the target. I don't think it stacks for you, but you at least get to slow lots of people. And yeah, it's just really good. And you can see that Chain Lightning just doing fucking work. Padding is destroying me, and this is gonna be a cool fight. So we just sort of stay back, let them take Parasite low, and then he engages, so I don't really have a choice but to engage. I definitely back up because I don't want to take Parasite damage, but it looks like he's the only one who focused me. This Cerulean. He knows what's up, but it's not enough. Of course he's not enough to take me alone, especially with Viana there. And yeah, so we get more kills, and Petrus died, but it's worth. Bam, more kills. And yeah, it's pretty much because King of Masks is gone. He was a lot of damage, he was a lot of CC. He's another target to soak up my damage, or all of our damage. So yeah, it was really unfortunate for them that happened. I also have plenty of them now. I can easily get Pursuit. And I'm going for another well, because wells are the greatest. And hopefully I can take this no problem. It looks like I got it. And so I back up and hope to steal power, because I like stealing buffs. And even more so, I can take Money Pigs, which is a really nice gold giving camp. And unfortunately that thing's gone, and has been gone for who knows how long. Ever since that fight where Cerulean ultied Viana and Viana just like got destroyed. Something like that. So I'm pretty much just like farming like crazy. I don't take the defense buff because since it's a 5v4, I'm thinking that Petrus is gonna be more useful. And I let him know, like, dude, I want that fucking haste buff. And he's very nice about it and leaves it for me, just like I left him the defense buff. So teamwork. And yeah, it turns out that we get a kill. And it's on Cerulean of all characters, so I was not paying attention. I don't really know how that happened. I think it was Amaranth that did it, so Amaranth is pretty strong. Making me happy. It was really the Renzo that was bringing her down. I think. She has Chaos. Did she have Potency? She might have Potency. So now I retake Power just in case. Power and Haste are just really good. And I almost have a Vengeance, so my Renzo is in trouble. And you know when to see not. I'm just like, hey, what up, Varus? So I destroy him, he thinks he's gonna kill me. And as soon as I see the ulti missiles proc, I'm just like, nope. Stasis. He might have, I don't know if that was enough to kill me. I feel like it probably was. But, you know. Yeah, that guy's like, by the way, in case you guys forgot, like, report King of Masks. Although that had nothing to do with me being able to solo kill him, like, I am a Vex. And this is late game. This is my territory. And there's a Cerulean, so I'm like, oh shit. I just focus tower. I like focusing tower more. And yeah, so I just activate W. This motherfucker does this shit. And I blink and blitz because I'm stupid. And Michaela's not able to kill me. Unfortunately, pathing fucks me up around that, but it's okay. because it's 5v4. And fucking laser. Scaring the crap out of me. Got a life steal. And I'm dead. There's just no surviving that. I didn't even see Faris. He came like all the way around. He must have been, I didn't even watch, but he must have been like defending against bot lane or something. And I decided to sell because I want the ambition. Because it seems like it's a low health very easily. And I think ambition would be better. It also gives haste, which is, you know, really good with Vex. As opposed to consumption. So I think ambition was the way to go this game. Possibly passion. I don't really know how it works. If like you gain life off of like the bounces and shit too. That was an interesting combo thing there. But their Renzo's like a lot better than our Renzo. And I get the ambition, so now I'm fully stacked. I have vengeance. So vengeance is the item. It's not glory. It's the other item that builds off pride. It makes it so that every 3 attacks on the same target. Is it on the same target? I think it's on the same target. There's like a little AoE burst of damage that happens. And yeah, and it procs. It does really good shit with Fate and my ulti. Because it applies it to like everybody that it hits. So that's awesome. And I'm not sure if Resonance does too. I would think not, but you know, you never know. So yeah, you can see like the burst of damage just like flying around everywhere. And I'm just like, they are not in any position to stop us. I don't know why we're not taking this. Diana backed, and I'm just like, wow, you gotta be kidding me. So this could be really, really bad for us. And it looks like it's about to be. Looks like they're coming, yeah. So we pretty much just have to give this up. I decided to go around. And he's like, why? I don't know why this motherfucker backed. And I'm just gonna make shit happen, cause fuck this shit. And I'm just like, hey guys, I pop ulti and W, destroy him, and he does that, so unfortunately I die, because Viana felt it was more appropriate to ulti that person than save my life. I don't really understand why noobs do the things they do. Like, there's like this, people have like tunnel vision, they're like, oh, kill, must get kill, instead of making their team survive. Like, that's top priority. Like, I've noticed, and just, you know, in my own games, in League, in this game, it's just like, if you just play smart and make it so that your team never dies, then you have nothing to worry about. I mean, there are certain situations when like you do want, you know, you can make sacrifices. But that was not one of them. You don't sacrifice a carry. That's just silly. This guy's being greedy and is like, hey guy, what up? And then gets owned in the face. Ugh. That needle does a lot of damage. And yeah, they end up surrendering. So thanks for watching my Vex game. My build was interesting. It was a little silly. I don't really understand what's good on him. I don't know if the dominance really paid off, but if resonance does work with Fate, I can't see why you wouldn't get a dominance. I don't know. Ended up going 14-8, most of them in the game, most kills. So I'm hoping, you know, most farm. I'm hoping, you know, get a good roll. Definitely no karma for the lever. Fuck that guy. Yeah, that Faris had like 12. He was 12 and 10, and I like only died to him once. So yeah, I get Astral. Unfortunately, didn't get a good roll. I would have gotten Divine. Ended up getting a Spark, which is pretty good. I like Sparks. It's on my Smurf, but you know, whatever. So thanks for watching, and hopefully next time I'll have a better video than this.